This is our Ware County Board of Commission work session agenda for Monday, June the 8th, 26, 3:30. And let me do a roll call first. Mr. Burris?
Present.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas? Here. Mr. Cox?
Here.
And Chair's here. Before we get started, I'm gonna ask Mr. Burris if he would to lead us in prayer.
Okay.
Ask the Lord.
Bow our heads. Father, first of all, Lord, we just want to say we thank you, God, for your goodness, for your mercy. Thank you for your love and kindness. We pray, Father, that you would just continue to bless us, oh God. Bless each and every one individually and collectively, oh God. And Father, we ask, God, that we would deliberate the business of this county. We pray, God, for your divine guidance to make the right decisions, oh God, and let us be on one accord. And Father, we just pray, God, you just continue to be with us, oh God. Thank you, oh God, for how you bless us with the rain. Thank you for each and everything that you do for us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Be seated. Thank you. We have a guest speaker, Bill Lee.
I don't see him, Mr. Chairman.
He's not here.
He may be at the 5 o'clock meeting.
Okay, if not, then we want to ask Mr. Roger if he would to come up and explain this tax thing on us. If he knows much about it. We've got this thing, we don't really know a whole lot about it.
Good afternoon, Chairman, Commissioners.
How you doing?
You're referring to the LHOS, the one that just passed. So what that is, that's a 1 cent tax that if the city and the county agree, they have to put it to the voters. And that 1 cent comes off their property taxes. Now, the LHOS is for the homestead property taxes first. So if the sales tax taken covers everybody's homestead tax, they will pay no taxes. They'll pay zero tax. And any addition that's left over, it will reduce all the other taxes. All the commercial, real estate, and industrial property, all that stuff, it will lower those. But it's designed to get rid of, to cover the homestead taxes first. And I mean, that'll be a lot more work for me, but I mean, it's a good deal. But it's up to the citizens to vote it in. And y'all would get sales tax monthly, like you do lost and do lost. You will receive that monthly instead of having to wait for the tax bills to go out and wait for it to come in and all that.
Okay.
So,
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Appreciate you, Roger. You always try to come and explain it to it, put us in layman's terms where we can really get the real gist of it. So how does that, it's what is it, LHOS?
LHOS.
How does it differ from the floss tax?
It's basically the same, but the difference is the floss is going to go away after January 1st. So if we didn't vote it in, and it goes away. So that was set continuously to come off and lower everybody's taxes all at the same amount, just like lost. But the LHOS, what it does, it goes to the homestead properties first, then to the rest of the properties. So that's where the people who are homesteaded, they wouldn't have to pay any taxes if there's enough taxes, sales tax that comes in. And roughly right now, it's a little bit less than $10 million that's coming in, split between the county and the city. The last year y'all received $5.7 million in the loss, and we use that to reduce everybody's taxes. So, say roughly $5.7 million would come in with a LHOS, and that would wipe away just about everybody's, it would wipe away all of the homestead. And it will lower some of the other taxes.
And the, okay, so the lost tax, we negotiate that every 10 years, is that right? Is that 10-year one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
The law.
So on this L host, I mean, we got all these tax, like the SPLOST, LOST, MOST, and I mean, you know, all these acronyms, you know, but basically it's with tax. But I say that to say this, so the L host would really be more beneficial than the FLOSS would have been.
it would be, especially to the homestead properties. The homestead properties, it go completely wipe away theirs, away their taxes first. So the lost is gonna reduce everybody's
Right.
taxes. And then the L host would come in after we do the rollback. We have to do the L host, and that would be coming off the bottom of that. So it'll reduce it even more.
And that'll be 1 cent. Is that
It's a half cent to 1 cent.
Okay.
You can do it in a half cent, or you can do it in a full penny.
okay? One last thing. So how long is that? Is that 5 years, 6 years?
So
10.
the law stated it was 10 years.
10.
Y'all's little organization, ACCG, said it's 5 years. But I think it's 10 years.
10 years.
And then it has to be voted on again.
Okay.
Now
So
you
that's the
say,
difference that between the lost and the L host, it has to be voted on by the citizens.
Right.
now you say it would pay all of the homestead tax, and part of the other tax, what would be left?
Yes,
If they be left, then it would be applied to the other
yes,
tax,
Other portion.
yes,
property tax.
yes.
Okay, so
Did y'all got anything else?
I don't.
it came up kind of at the last minute on this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, the legislators that was changing things left and right. They started one bill and they changed it 100 times, and that was a matter of 2 weeks. So they kept changing, so this was the end result.
Yeah, because I had been tracking all that, and then all of a sudden this come up. I hadn't even heard anything. It just seemed like out of the clear blue, you know.
Yeah. But it would be beneficial to the government, so it'd be beneficial to taxpayers, it really would. You might pay a half cent or a penny more for stuff, but you're not gonna pay the amount of taxes that you pay at the end of the year. You will not pay that.
And then in this case right here, everybody, not just citizens of Waycross and Ware County, but people coming in
Everybody.
that paying.
Everybody coming in and spending money in Ware County.
And that's all across the board in Ware County,
Yeah,
not just grocery stores and gas stations.
no,
and stuff.
it's anything and everything that's sold.
So,
So,
how much of that 1 cent bring us in now annually? About 7 million?
About
Yeah,
10.
10 million.
the loss was 5.7 million. That was after the state takes their admin fee, their 3% admin fee. And that was from you guys, and the city had like 3.8 million. So it was a little bit over $9 million, but they're spending more and more every year, every month, you know that. So it'll be roughly about $10 million a year
Split,
across, split between the city and county.
and it's pretty much for namesake 60-40 pretty much, ain't it?
Yeah,
Give or take a little bit.
and I'll say this, for the city, it goes the same way, because I gotta figure out the taxes. It'll cover will go there, see, and reduce their millage rate.
So there won't be no split deal on that?
Oh, there's a split.
I mean, it's a split, but how we gonna determine that now on taxes? Would it be
Pretty close to
just
60-40.
all their homestead and,
All their homestead, that money that they receive is gonna go is gonna offset all their homesteads. And the money that y'all receive is gonna offset everybody's homestead.
So you'd have to have meetings with the city to negotiate a split.
yeah, we'd have to know what the split was gonna be.
Yeah. But
And-
roughly right now, it'll be like, it's just a little bit less than 6 and less than less than 4 what's going on, the amount of money coming into the county at this time, the county and city.
So this, and it would have to be put on a referendum for the city and the county.
Yeah, for the voters to vote on.
Now, it would have to be, say if the city voted it in, but the county voted it, well, how would that work? It's got to be both of them.
It's got to be voted in, it's not a city and county, it's gonna be on one referendum. It's gonna be voted at one time, and if it passes, it'll go in. If it fails, it won't.
Okay.
So we'll have to post it for the legislators to put it on the referendum or put it on the ballot.
This'll make us 9 cents then.
Yeah, make it 9 cents.
It'll go.
And that's
it'll
the
go
most,
to 9.
that's the most you can go anyways, but, that 1 penny will offset the taxes tremendously. They'll make the taxpayers happy in the end when they get their tax bills, and it's like nothing.
Yeah, I think I got a big envelope from you today, but I haven't opened it yet. I'm afraid to even open it up.
You probably don't wanna open it.
Well, I'll tell you, Commissioner Burris, you did not receive anything from me.
That's what I got from Ware County.
That comes from Ware County's Board of Tax Assessors. It did not come from the tax commissioner. So
Okay.
that is a totally different department.
Okay.
You
But
get your,
eventually I get something.
I would recommend though that you open it up and look at it. Because you got 45 days and that's it.
Yeah.
And that 45 days, I think it's July 16th is the last day to file an appeal. And people can file an appeal,
He just
or
says advertise.
they can take that 45 days. If they're living in their house and they're not homesteaded, they can go up and file homestead during this 45 days too.
Well, it's nice to know that our property is going up, that's a good thing. We think we're in Atlanta here directly.
No, we're not even close to being in Atlanta.
Getting
The
pretty
numbers.
close. Wait till you get that tax bill over.
Yeah,
It's not a tax bill, that's a
No,
tax
it's
assessment.
tax assessment.
yeah.
If this don't pass when it's voted on, does that mess up the people's homestead exemption that they got?
No, it doesn't affect the homestead exemption. It doesn't affect the freeze, it doesn't affect any of that.
That will still be in place.
Oh, yeah. And it'll be in place if it gets voted in.
so what we have is, you have to decide as a commission, a direction to take. And that direction is to advise me to get with James Burchett and see if they're gonna have a second week in the, legislation this year, or the special, session. If they're gonna have a second week, then we could advertise this to go for them and they'll put it on the ballot in November. Or we wait until they meet next year and then they put it on the ballot for after next year, is where we're at. But it's up to the commission what way you're gonna go.
They want to put it on this year though, I think at the end
Yeah,
of the year.
that's what they're shooting
That's
for.
what they're pushing.
Want to get.
And I got a text Friday on this, and so I didn't know enough about it to,
If we can get everybody educated enough on it,
so that's why I asked Roger to come
bring
in
it
and
to the,
speak on it.
get it to a vote. Okay,
And also, I want to say this year's, everybody's going to get roughly a $500 break offset on their taxes from the state. They're going to submit HCRG money, and it's going to be roughly about $500, like it was, 23?
22, 23, something like that.
Yeah.
so it's gonna be 500.
Yeah, it's going to be roughly about $500 that they're going to pay. The state's going to send a check to me, and I'll send it to y'all in the city and the school board. They're included too.
Y'all have any more questions to,
No, sir. No, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tax Commissioner.
Roger, thank you for that information. I know it's not the end of it, but maybe it helps us to get started on it,
Yeah.
what we need to look at.
Mr. Chairman, one thing I want to make clear, now the floss tax, you say that's going away?
Yeah, that went in effect, and for the counties that has it in effect right now, I'm not sure how that's gonna play out. I think the way because they voted that in, it's gonna run. The course is 5 or 10 years that it got voted in. But, then it's gonna be just a host. Yep.
But it's gonna stay at 9 cent, it's just not.
It can't go no higher.
Well, it can't go higher than 9, but it could go to 9 if this vote's in. Is
Yeah,
that right?
if the people voted in, it'll go to 9, if not, it'll
Yeah,
be 8.
and I fully expect all the surrounding counties, I fully expect all the counties to go to it. Because it is a savings, a big, huge savings to all the taxpayers.
So it'll be statewide if it happens. It'd be in every county.
If they voted in,
That's gonna be a good thing. One can't,
yeah, if they voted in, it'll be good.
okay. All right, y'all got anything else? Roger, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate you.
Okay. We have no more speakers. All right. Ms. Teresa, she has the, employee of the month. Would you come up, please?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So I want to honor this month's Employee of the Month, and it is Mr. Chris Osborne with our airport. So if you want mine coming up. You want me like you come up?
Yes.
Chief Meadows. And when you want Sarah, you want to read this. So he was nominated by our airport manager / fire chief, D. Meadows, and I'm going to read his write-up. Chris exemplifies what it means to be a true team player. He consistently goes above and beyond to ensure that every customer who comes through our airport has a positive experience. His commitment to customer service is evident in everything he does. He never complains, and he is always willing to go the extra mile to meet the needs of others. Chris brings a wealth of knowledge to our team and uses that expertise to continuously look for ways to improve operations and reduce costs. His forward-thinking mindset and attention to detail have made a meaningful impact on our daily operations. Beyond his skills and work ethic, Chris has been a true blessing to our staff. His positive attitude, reliability, and dedication set a strong example for his fellow employees. He takes pride in his work and is always looking for ways to make the Waycross Ware County Airport better. For his outstanding service, professionalism, and commitment to excellence, it is with great pride that I recognize Chris Osborne as Employee of the Month.
Excellent.
Congratulations to you.
Excellent.
I'll give this to you, I'm gonna give this to her.
We're gonna go up behind the commission. If y'all would squeeze in.
Squeeze together.
We're gonna go behind the commission. It makes it. Can I sit next to you? We gonna sit.
You get up.
Sometimes she takes 3 days too, so I was just about to say, I don't know why.
Y'all come on in and see a bit more. There we go.
Everybody,
We good
you
now?
got it?
Good.
When he gets through, I need one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Oh,
All right.
congratulations.
When I get some popcorn, keep on your good work. Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations.
That's that stuff, Roger. was talking
Okay.
about.
Let's move on to the agenda items. See. A is authorize the chairman to sign quitclaim deed that deed property from Ware County to Waresboro Baptist Church, Roscoe Mixon Road right away.
Mr. Chairman, this is, just to finish up the relocation of Roscoe Mixon. All the property's been deeded to us and the, road has been constructed and is working, and now we just need to, the original location has been closed and abandoned, and so we need to just quit claim back to Waresboro Church, Baptist Church.
Okay. All right.
Move it over.
Y'all got any questions on it?
No.
Say move it over.
Motion, move it over,
All right, move it over.
sign it.
Okay, B, approve the fiscal year 2025 SAP contract with NPR South LLC for road restriping. That's that contractor that got the
Yes, sir.
restriping on all the roads.
We received the bids and they were the lowest bid. After the change order, the bid came in at $409,993, which exceeds our budget by $689.93. We recommend to approve the contract with NPR South.
Okay. Anybody got anything?
Have we ever used them before?
I'm not sure. I can't remember who done the last striping.
Are they out of Douglas?
Douglas, yes, sir.
Douglas?
No, we probably have used them. Looks like
Okay.
it.
And
Hey, yo,
I think, Mr. Chairman, too, just for educate for the public, it was, this contract, I think we got a grant to do most of this, and then we had to have a 10% match.
Yes, sir.
And, so we did that, and then we had to reduce it down to make equal off, we had to remove a couple of roads.
Well, we had, it came in originally $18,000 over, I believe, $18,000, $18,331.99 over budget to begin with. But with our next contract, which was, some resurfacing, I'm sorry, not this next contract, but with we bid it out, the 2026 LMIG, LRA, and we included Beach Road and Lucy Moore Road, and those were on this restriping, so we took those off and added Zion Hill, and there was one more that we added.
Griffin Road, that little
Griffin
short
Road that wasn't
section
never
that was paved.
the first
a few
mile
years
and something,
ago. Yeah,
and so that reduced it down.
Okay.
okay,
That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
okay. Does anybody know of any roads that wasn't listed on there that needs to be, that has had any calls on striping?
No, sir, I hadn't.
Zion Hill Road was the only one I'd had some calls on, so.
Okay,
It ended up being 54 miles of road, I believe,
yeah,
and there'll be some sign replacement as well, I believe.
okay,
Yeah, and, also even with this grant and the roads being paved, Dorothy Street will be restriped also.
Yes,
And I
Mm-hmm.
sir.
believe that'll be from, Ware, what is that, East Ware?
From Waycona
To River,
Tebow.
Tebow, right. So, we appreciate that,
yeah,
Absolutely, that's definitely needed.
yeah.
yeah,
And for note, just because the people see it, if you go to Tebow at the end where it meets Pinehurst, it gets a little confusing down there because you got two lanes going north or east, whatever you call it, and you assume the right lane, the outside lane has to turn right, and it should. So we're actually going to get it marked and designated as a right turn lane only,
Okay,
and we're going to restripe that intersection as well.
yeah.
Good.
okay,
You talking about where Morningside runs into Tebow and takes a left?
Pinehurst, yes, sir.
Oh, Pinehurst, yeah.
And,
Okay.
and this roads are not just relegated to in the county, but some of these roads are going through the city also.
Right.
Because, like I say, the city, they have taxpayers and, they, these stuff done too, and so I appreciate that, so I'm looking forward to it.
yeah. Okay, thank you, Mr. Burris. Any more?
No, sir.
Not, move it over?
Move it over.
All right. C, approve the 2026 LMIG contract.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, we received bids, approved bids last month for the resurfacing of East Waring Street from Dorothy to Riverside. That's that area where they installed the sewer several years ago, and it has a depression there, and it's holding quite a bit of water. So they're gonna resurface that area, and then also resurface Terra Road. It has some potholes in it, and that's from Pebble Hill Road to the dead end. And then 8 Mile Post Road and Gibbs Street, and beginning at Old Shop Road, and extending 1.71 miles toward the city limits. And the reason we're going backwards, as some people might ask, is because the area in the city limits has been resurfaced already one time before, and this area is worse. And then the remaining portion of that LMIG will be used on the 2025 CDBG project, which is Deerwood Road and Pine Forest Road out off of in the east side of the county, off of
Brunswick Highway.
off Brunswick Highway,
Okay.
Josephine Park Road.
All right, does anybody else got anything on it?
And the low bidder is East Coast Asphalt at $459,455.54.
Okay.
James, it says Pebble Hill Road to Dead End, is that from one end of it all the way through, or
Terra Road,
no, Pebble Hill Road?
right? So it's doing Terra Road.
Oh, okay.
That's that little side street off of there, and it's starting at Pebble Hill Road.
Oh,
and going to the dead end.
okay, I understand it now, I
Terra
was looking
Road.
at it wrong.
That's right.
That thing's not very long, is it?
It's probably, what, a quarter of a mile through there?
Probably 1,000,
Yes,
1,500
it's
feet.
not very far.
Okay.
It's got some holes in it that's developed over
Yeah.
the years.
Bad, yeah. Okay. All right, any more? Move it over. Okay. Move it on over. Okay, approve Meals on Wheels contract for Senior Citizen Center.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a request to approve the contract with Southern Georgia Regional Commission to provide meals. It's a grant to provide meals to senior citizens. Some are fed at the Nelson Green Center, and then some meals are delivered. So it's an annual contract that we do.
If, all right, anything on that one?
How long, we've been doing this for a pretty good while with them, right?
As
Yes, sir.
far as I can remember,
You know, about roughly how long? I mean, cause I think it's a valuable service.
It,
yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's probably since it started.
I saw a number on that thing somewhere on how many,
I know they've been doing it
It's
since.
a lot of meals. They
yeah,
serve.
a lot of meals they serve.
I know they've been
If you
doing it since
qualify,
I've been
yes,
policing.
you want to qualify for it.
And I've been retired now for over 10 years, so.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I don't know
it's been a long
exactly how
time.
long.
Yeah, it's been going on. I know I saw a number on how many meals. I think they put it out every month.
It's a
Might
lot
be
of
with the
meals.
It's a lot.
When I see
Usually
it.
like
Yeah.
12 to 1,400 meals a month.
Okay.
Yeah, and some people, this is really something they really need. I mean, just when you think about, you know, the seniors, some of them maybe live alone or whatever, and that's not only just at the center, but also at the home, they go to the home
Right.
with the meals also.
Well, and it's, it's not only, it's a meal that's prepared already, I believe. And,
Right.
And so some people that, can't prepare their food, it's a big help to our senior citizens.
It is.
And then
Definitely
also
a
they
big help.
provide games for the ones that can go to the
Oh,
senior
yeah, out there at the
citizen.
center, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, any more? Let's move it over. Okay. Replace the window tint at the Waycross Ware County Airport. Mr. D, would you come up?
It's got you hobbling there. That new knee? Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Chairman and Commissioners. I'm requesting from y'all to have all the windows at the airport re-tinted. When you walk in the lobby, you can see in several spots where the tint is gone. And I could not tell you, and I've asked, I don't know how old that tint is in there. It's just real old. And we're wanting to do all the windows in there now, because now when they're in the office early in the morning when the sun comes up, they're having to keep the blinds closed, so then when something comes on a taxiway or down, they're not able to see it because they're having to open up the blinds because of the sunlight. And as the sun goes around, it moves around the building as well. And with the window tint, they also help keep the glare and help keep the cost of the heat and cooling of
Right.
the building down. Just like when we had the fire and we had so many people in and out of the building, you get cold one minute, you get hot the next minute. And for us, we just think it would be really uniform if we've done all of it instead of just part of it. We sent out, we called several people to come. There was only one person that showed up and actually measured and give us a quote, and that was Crystal's Tent Shop, $7,284, and that is a local business. So that's right here. And I didn't include in y'all's pack earlier, but I do have the warranty information that I'll pass to you when you leave. It does come with a warranty that she has that is with the product. Is 5 years for if the glass breaks and 2 years if the seal breaks. But we just had it all resealed last year, so we're good to go. But as far as the tent, for her to remove all that tent, and when you walk in, y'all know how big that glass is there. So we would just like to have that back where when you walk in, you ain't got missing pieces of the tent. So.
Okay.
And it's a local business here. Is that Albany Avenue where that is?
Yes, well, she works out, I think, out of 2 or 3 different places here, but yeah, most of Albany Avenue.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And we would pull this out of the general fund of the airport.
You have that, you're gonna just put it at the.
Yeah, we're not after SPOS or anything.
Okay.
You got enough in there that
We sold enough fuel to pay for it.
Yeah, we sold enough fuel to do last month too.
Yeah.
We got this.
And
But I just think it's one of them projects as long as we do.
Yes, sir.
Because when the tent, you can't go in there and just patch it up.
Yeah.
Because it never match up to what, and who knows how old the wind's tent is that's on. And when we do it, let's just get it all done so it'll make the whole facility look good.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you say, what kind of warranty, you say 5 year?
Yes, sir.
That's on the material or
That's material and labor.
material and labor?
Material and labor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's got it on there.
Okay.
Yeah, she does good, she does good work. She does good work.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, like I say, she's bonded, insured and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir, she's got a business license and everything else. She
Okay.
said it would take 3 days to order the tent if it's approved. And once the tent comes in, she'll immediately start. So there's not a waiting list that will have to be put on. She's pretty much, as soon as the tent comes in, she can go ahead and get started on the project.
Okay. All right, anybody else got anything? Ask you.
Move it over.
Thank you.
Yes,
Steve.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let's, move it over, move to the, now, F, we're gonna leave that one off, so we're going to G, Ware County EMA purchase a gooseneck trailer.
Where's Brian? There he is.
Brian, where you at, Brian?
We can go ahead and tell him no.
Go ahead, no.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. I did give you guys a handout there.
Yes, sir.
If you want to look
Yes,
at
sir.
it.
Yeah,
That first picture that you're looking at there is our 80-foot mobile tower that we acquired several years ago, 2017, I believe it was, 16, 17, we got that tower for $100. And since then, it has actually made us a substantial amount of money. It went to Hurricane Michael down in Seminole County and stayed 2 years. And out of that 2 years, during the declaration that was there, we received a check back from Seminole County just in the last month or so of a little over $50,000. So what I've come before you gentlemen and asking today is some of the other pictures that you have in that packet are some of our other equipment that we have acquired over the years, basically the same way. The light towers that you see in the picture there, and also the mobile communication unit there, that Rapid 2. It's actually a piece of state equipment, but it is housed here full-time. It does belong to GEMA. And right now, it usually takes us 3, 4, 5 trips to move all of our equipment when we go out on a deployment. Our most recent deployment was down to Rankin County. It took us 4 trips to get all of our equipment down there to get their base camp set up there at the airport. With the purchase of this Platinum Star, 40-foot trailer, gooseneck trailer. That brand new truck that you guys got us, we'll be able to put this trailer behind it, load all that equipment up, have it stored in that brand new warehouse, and back under it, one man can drive out with that truck and trailer and deploy all of that equipment. The other sheet that you see there, the Big Tex trailer versus the Platinum Star, they are apples for apples on everything except the Platinum Star actually has the, well, their tires are actually 14-ply tires instead of 10-ply. Done a little more research after I had printed all of this. And the Big Tex comes with the exact same axles, everything's the same except the 10-ply tire instead of the 14-ply. And the last thing you see, that torque tube, it runs from the front of the trailer to the back of that trailer. It keeps it, the chairman knows what I'm talking about whenever I say this, and Mr. Berry probably does too, but it keeps that trailer from torquing left and right. It makes that trailer hold up. It's a lot more stout trailer. And you do have the three quotes there in front of you. Mr. Harvey, or Harvey Equipment, Mr. Will, they're Harvey Equipment, coming in with his number. He's local. The other thing you'll see there is it actually comes with another toolbox under it, just for more storage that the Big Tex does not come with. That is my recommendation, is going with Harvey Equipment. They're a local vendor. If we had any problems, they're here to service it. The other vendors that I gave you guys the quotes to are Jacksonville, Fitzgerald, Cordele, those areas like that. If we had a problem, it would be on us to get that trailer to them. Mr. Harvey is assured, or Mr. Wills assured me he would come to us if we had a problem and take care of that trailer at the one at a time.
Okay.
Any questions?
Y'all need to, any questions?
No, he answered mine that they would come to us if
That
they.
was not but like $100 and something difference in the,
Yes,
that bid.
yes,
And like I said, this is someone that pays tax, still got business here and local, so
that's right.
that accounts for something right here.
The folks that have purchased from him that I spoke with speak highly of him, and that he stands behind his equipment and stands behind his word, so.
That tire would probably make that much difference.
Oh, yeah.
Make 14 instead of a 10.
Yes, sir, that was a big eye catcher for me. He made it a point whenever we were on the phone talking about this thing that it came with that. He said, look at the competitors, I'm not gonna tell you what the competitor has. And whenever I went back and done my homework, like I said, I'd already had this printed out.
Okay.
I was like, dude, that's the seal right there.
That extra 4 feet.
How? Okay, y'all got anything?
No, move it over.
How we gonna, is it in the budget or what?
It will actually come out of that revenue that was brought in from Seminole County. I'd like to use those funds.
Okay,
to
so
make
we
that
have the
purchase.
better to get it.
Yes,
So
sir.
we've got the money.
That was, those funds were unaccounted for funds that we wasn't expecting to receive for that tower rental.
Okay. All right. Any more questions? Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. Let's move it over.
Yep.
Move it over, we'll get it done.
Okay.
So we're not getting you skipped over the Polaris, we're not getting it.
No,
No, so we're
he ain't
gonna
gonna get
carry
that.
that.
He ain't gonna, he told us to
so
skip
come
it.
in at
moving
last
that
minute
one.
on that.
Okay, all right.
Okay, H, the Waycross Ware County Planning Commission appointment, post 3 and 6.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, this is a, Miss Christy King's, Christy King Foreman's term is expired, or expires June 30th of this year for post 3. She's recommended to be reappointed, and also post 6. That post will rotate from a city appointment to the county appointment beginning July 1. And Mr. Bill Bryson has expressed interest on serving on the planning commission again. Mr. Bryson was previously on the planning commission, and he's already had the classes, so he's already certified. And Ms. King's certified as well, so we'd recommend that the commission appoint those two to those two posts, unless you have anybody else.
No, move it over.
Move it over.
Yeah, I think
All
that'd
right.
be good.
Any more on it? Move it over. All right. see. We got the bulk item collection on I. We've started this off now. This is about picking up bulk items 2 days a month. We've finally got it narrowed down to, we're going out at the, behind the
Public Works.
Public Works, yeah. So he's got all that ready now. He does have an area ready for us to do it.
Yeah. So, Mr. Chairman, what I have in your packet, you have a kind of a flyer. It's a sign that was kind of generated. And it shows the normal days, first and third Saturdays, the hours, and then it has a list of rules, so to speak. And so what I need from the commission is to confirm the days, the hours, and then also the rules that we have in there. We basically copied the city of Douglas's sign, and so we're just and we put Ware County in those places, but we need to get some formal rules or direction from the county commission.
Okay.
The only thing I'd like to bring up is, I noticed it's 8 to 12, which I understand, overtime and that kind of stuff, but, you got a lot of people in the county that work half a day on Saturdays. And if we could do it maybe to 2 o'clock instead of 12 o'clock, to give those people who work on Saturdays, they might have a truck loaded up from the week, putting everything in the truck or the trailer during the week, and then go run it out there when they get off on Saturday, and they might not get off till 12:30.
I mean, that's totally up to the commission, what the commission wants to,
What y'all think?
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be some of the things we need to
Talk
get
about.
cleared up is how long, how many hours we're gonna be out there, and who's gonna do it. And, but we got to have that team to be there.
Yeah.
During that time, so we haven't done all that yet, have we?
we haven't said.
We still got
anything.
to a point, or we got to set it up somehow.
Right,
Yeah.
so, I mean, you can do 10 to 2, you can do 8 to 12, but somebody we're gonna pay overtime to man it, with Public Works, cause there's gonna have to be somebody that knows how to run that grapple.
Yeah, you mentioned something just then, if I may, Mr. Chairman, about the hours, and like Commissioner Lucas said, that's a valid point, that there may be people that work, but if you had, like, say, from 10 to 2, instead of from 8 to 12,
Right,
and that would kind of take care of that. But also, when we first started talking about this, and one of the things I stated, and I still stand with that, is that the only way I can support this is if it's done right. And the reason I'm saying that is because, okay, right now, we got the place that's behind a fence back there, so they can't just come in there when they want to. And the next thing is, I would think, just since we just starting this here, maybe we just done it for one day a month to see how things go and kind of, iron everything out. And also, I did a little checking with the city just to find out, kind of how they do it. Well, they've stopped doing it because they say it got out of hand. It started costing people just dumping stuff out. So I don't know and that's why I'm saying if we take and be kind of proactive and get everything in place, have somebody that'll watch it. Because they say that they got to where people just dump stuff out there on the side of the dumpster. So they've stopped. They don't even do it anymore. But I think we need to at least try to give it a shot. But maybe if we just start off with one day.
Trial and error.
Right, And I think it's something that's needed, I really think it's something that's needed.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be, it's gonna have to be. We got a lot of problems to work out on doing it. But we need to get, we're gonna have to do it, or either we're gonna still keep our roads filled up with trash.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
Right.
Or, I'm tired of all that furniture being out of the house. I can't even hardly sell it. I can't use that much.
So what we're looking at is, I'm just going to say is, for dumpster rental is anywhere from $1,500, to approximately $2,400 a week or a month for that if you run on first and third, Saturdays. And that's for 3 dumpsters, 3 30-yard open top dumpsters. And I've got two vendors. I'm not disclosing what vendors just yet, because we need to look at our contracts that we have in place already.
So you're saying we have like 3 of those dumpsters out there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And it's 1,500 for the 3 dumpsters or a piece
Yeah, for the 3.
for the 3?
For the 3 is 1,500 for 3 of them.
Right, that's the lowest ball, and then lowest price, and then another price is about 2,400.
It could reach 2,400,
Right.
according to how much trash is there.
So, and that gives you about 6 tons. No, 4 tons. 4 tons per dumpster. So about 8,000 pounds per dumpster was what actually gives you. So, but I just need to, the attorney's got to look over our contract and make sure, and then we'll go from there
Okay.
Okay.
on what the price would be.
I went over to Douglas and they do, over there, they throw it out on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next week, the county goes in and picks it all up, puts it in a roller.
Right,
They don't hold people up until he gets there and unloads it.
right,
A lot of it, you can go in, and if you can throw yours off, you throw it off.
right.
And then the county comes back the next week and moves the garbage, moves it.
So what
They
I
kinda
arranged,
do theirs a little different.
what I arranged with the services would be to drop the dumpsters on a Friday and then pick back up on a Tuesday.
Okay.
So that way, if we don't get stuff in the dumpster on Saturday, then we can put it in a dumpster on Monday during normal working hours.
Yeah.
And then to give you time to sort. So, for example, if somebody brings washers and dryers, we don't really want to put those in a dumpster because we have a metal pile out there. We can set those to metal pile, send them to scrapyard.
A lot of it goes to scrap, yeah.
And so we would have one individual that would be out there to just kind of like monitor everything. That's
Right.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And then you got to pay somebody to operate that grapple.
Well, he'd be a
That
county
guy would do
employee.
both.
He would do both. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, he have to
And
be a
then we
county.
would have somebody with county police or the sheriff's office to go out like the first few Saturdays, just to make sure there's not gonna be any problems. And if everything runs smooth, then we can not have those, and if just need help, we call 911. So
I think it's worth the travel. If it, like I said, if it gets out of hand and get to where we can't handle it, we need to, maybe do something different or whatever.
right.
We would have to pay a security guard or somebody there, or a deputy or something. We'd have to pay for that.
We probably would have to pay something there. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Off duty.
Any more?
James, when does that contract come up?
I think it expires December 31st of this year. Yeah, so my goal is to write to get the RFP ready this week and send out the airport land clearing RFP and this RFP. I'll send it out together, and then that way everybody has plenty of time to bid and then get, if they need to get stuff, whatever. So
What I was wondering if we could put something in the contract to kind of help us with this location with the dumpsters, maybe one time a month or twice a month or something.
right.
Yeah.
Normally you will have that. Yes.
See if, we might can get some help, it might not cost as much.
I think we used to have that with, when we done the quarterly,
Yeah,
we used to have something in there that they would provide a dumpster or whatever, so.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah.
And I'd also recommend that grappler, that arm reaches down and grabs something. Don't take nothing out of nobody's truck.
No, that's one of the things that it'd be, I'm not sure it's in here, but that's one of the things that we'd have to put, that they'll have to unload their
Yes,
stuff.
unload it
Yeah, I
yourself.
don't want them helping
Now,
nobody.
I'm not saying if it's elderly that the man doesn't get down and help, but,
But if they can get it
Not
in the
with that
back of that
grapple.
truck, if they can get it in the back of that truck and get it out there to us, to our yard,
Yeah, you can throw it out.
then they can get it out.
Anything, they can throw it on the ground and then we can
Right.
pick it up and put it in.
well, if you put the truck in reverse fast enough and hit the brake,
And we'll
it'll slide
throw it
out.
out.
Might take your tailgate with you, but it's slide out.
The truck's
I
old
think
enough.
that's the way they work that one over in Douglas, so they got a circle like, you just throw it off. And they tell them where to put it, you know, like if it's refrigerators, couches, they move it along.
I just don't want that grapple near
Yeah,
nobody's vehicle.
we use the grapple and take it off people's vehicle, we might have a vehicle in the dumpster,
Exactly.
Yeah.
or a trailer.
Yeah. All right, is there any more on that? So kind of, let's move it over.
So, do y'all, I mean, I guess to get clear direction, is it, we're gonna do it the first and third Saturday and try it, or we're gonna try one Saturday, or a month for a few months
Well-
and see, or,
I would say one
Have we-
Saturday a month for a couple.
Yeah.
That's what
try
I would
it and
say.
see.
Try
We don't
it.
have it all worked out yet though, do we?
what's that?
I mean, you got the people lined up, you got the
I mean,
dumpsters.
that's just as
Can
easy
you
as
get
saying,
all
hey,
that?
we need somebody to work, and I spoke with Mike King, and he said he's got some employees out there that would be willing to work on Saturday, some.
My
Yeah.
suggestion is if it's gonna cost us $1,500 for the 3 dump, let's do it one time and see how it works, and maybe we can add another Saturday on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
see if, you know,
Do it for about 3 or 4
do
months.
it, do it
One.
kind of trial and error. You
Yeah.
might not need, might not even need but a half a day of Saturday after you get to doing it if nobody brings anything. So
Right.
Right.
9 to 2. That'd be
nine,
good.
9 to 2,
5 hours.
that sounds good.
9 to 2.
9 to 2.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move it over.
And what about, I mean, the language on the sign,
Well, the one you got there, is that,
It looked
are y'all
good
approve
already.
that? I mean, is that,
Talking about the bulk item,
yeah,
drop off rules.
kind of what we got from,
Max drop off is 2 loads per Saturday, per individual.
yeah.
I like that.
yeah, so my question is no landlords, I mean, that's on there, do you want that or no?
Yes. I
When you
would say
say
yes.
So what if the
No landlords,
landlord
I mean, how can you
has
say?
a vacancy and moving some stuff out?
Well, I mean, that's something for you to decide.
How you gonna separate landlords from house owners? I mean, that's gonna be hard to do, y'all.
Right, I mean, I'm just,
When
He's
you-
paying
That's what I'm
taxes too.
right, I mean,
It's
that's
when-
why I'm asking. So I can take landlords out and just say no commercial.
If you know they're commercial, I mean, most landlords are commercial people. And they got big places here in Ware County. They don't
Right.
have just a few homes or a few apartments.
Yeah.
But, and I think most of us know all the people that have apartment complexes, multitude of apartment complexes, it's the same owners that own them. But you know when somebody comes out there with 6 washing machines or 6 dryers or something like that, they're not residential.
Right.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
when,
Right, and so the, drawing of items are asked to provide proof, Ware County residencies such as utility
Yeah.
bill or state issue ID, is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the next sentence, we're going to add a period after items and then strike out, the rest of that sentence. Take that off,
So customers unload any items. And
Right.
that's period, and then delete the rest of it.
yeah, delete the rest of it, yes, sir.
where you at?
After state issue ID,
Customer must unload any items that are not on a trailer or.
So-
that they claim.
Now, I like that. You talking about dropping it off there after items?
you just put a period after items and then delete the rest of that sentence.
Okay, but you're still gonna have the county is not responsible for,
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's the next sentence, what you say?
okay.
No, we were just talking.
And then are you okay with max drop off is 2 loads per Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 loads.
Yeah.
So tires cannot be accepted,
No.
Not this time.
tires, batteries,
Tires, batteries, stuff like that, yeah, they can't be.
So you wouldn't be able to do materials, debris like construction, hazardous chemicals such as paint, solvents, household cleaners, pesticides, herbicides, motor oil, antifreeze, batteries, or tires would not be allowed.
That's good.
I'll take the batteries, they sell them.
You can sell them.
They sell them batteries,
We'll go out there with a flatbed, we'll pick up the battery.
yeah. Okay, any more?
I think that's a good start.
Good start.
Let's,
So which Saturday, first or third or second or
let's do
fourth?
it, first and third.
First, third, I
Well, we
think.
said we're gonna do
So
one Saturday to
do it
start
one
with.
Saturday.
I think you'll have to do it more than one Saturday though.
To start
you?
with,
I mean,
Well, they're just talking
a lot
like
of people might
maybe the
not
first
get off
3
on the
months.
first, so they get, maybe come on the third.
So,
Let's do it at least 2 days.
I mean, that's up to the commission.
What
That's
y'all
what you want.
think? Y'all-
Well, that's why I'm
think?
saying, just since we in a kind of like a trial period here, just do it one day out the
Exclusion
month
holidays.
for maybe a couple of months, and then kind of see how it's going. Because we can always add another day to it.
right,
Well, and July would only be the third Saturday anyway because,
the first
the
one's on the
first one's a
fourth.
holiday.
And the other thing is, if the first or second or third falls on that Saturday, we don't need to have it on that Saturday, because a lot of people's checks don't,
On the holiday?
no, on a Saturday. You know, like first, second, or third, they'll get their check on that Friday. Or if they normally get it on the third, it'll come on that Monday.
But we're not charging, so I don't know why. I mean,
Oh, okay,
you
all
know,
right.
so
Yeah,
it's,
ain't gonna be-
yeah, this, I mean, it's
Might
free.
wanna leave a tipping fee though.
Yeah, they might wanna leave a tip or something, you know, them.
That'll get you in trouble.
Why don't then for July, let's do it one time.
Yeah.
And then August, we might wanna add a Saturday to it, being there's a holiday on that first thing.
On the first.
I mean, just leave it open where we can look at it at July's meeting, and you might wanna,
Yeah.
or August's meeting, you know, and add a day to
So
it.
what day we gonna use then, the first Saturday or the?
So in July it'll be the third Saturday.
Third
Third
Saturday.
Saturday,
That's
in
good.
July.
The first
Third
Saturday's on a
Saturday.
holiday, so
First Saturday's a holiday.
Okay,
So start it in July.
for the
do-
first
do
month,
the
we just
third.
do it one month, and then we may add another Saturday.
Right.
okay.
Yeah, we might not have the sign up, but we'll try to see what we can get paid.
Okay.
Well, I guarantee you're gonna get some trash. You
Yeah.
probably have to add another day, or 2 more days.
If not, yeah, or more
All
hours.
right. Let's move it over.
All right.
Okay, Jay, appointment to the Land Bank Authority.
Mr. Chairman, I just keep putting that on there so it don't go away. I mean, we need somebody to serve on the Land Bank Authority to fill William Simmons' term.
He
He resigned.
resigned,
Yeah,
didn't
and
he?
his
Okay.
term expires in 28, I believe.
Do we have anybody that wants it?
I don't know of anybody.
You know anybody?
I'm on there
Checking,
now.
and I still keep
I said,
checking.
I'm on there now.
Yeah, you chair it, don't you, Tim?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and, I talked to Mark and, just trying to find someone that's interested in,
I've had a few calls on some people that might be interested in it, but it'll probably be by next meeting, so.
Okay.
If that's good.
But I mean, just,
As long
we
as we
just
can
put
get,
it on there to keep it so it don't go away.
Okay.
And this is for an unexpired term.
Yeah.
Because it ends December
In the-
31st, so they have to either be
Yeah,
reappointed
it
or.
just finish out this year.
No, it just
It's
goes through
December
28.
31st to 28.
yeah, 28's when Mr. Simmons,
Or go through 28?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I might be thinking about the one at the library.
Library.
Library, oh, you talking about? That is the Land Bank.
Okay, yeah, 28.
Okay,
I'll see if I can find some people.
y'all get somebody
If you got
to
a
be
few
appointed,
people, that'd
let
be
us
good.
know.
Anybody in here wanna volunteer? Let's get your name.
About that gentleman on the back row right there.
On the
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
the back row back
Yeah,
there.
he'll be a good one.
You don't want this one. Land Bank. Okay. Let's move it over.
That's
That's
it.
all I know. Now, we got any manager comment?
I'll save them for the, in the regular meeting.
Okay. Commission comment?
No.
Mr. Chairman, the only thing I would just like to remind the public that, the first flight, which is, sponsored by Deacon John Ratcliffe, he's the one that, started this about 5 years ago. They had to cancel it in April due to the fires and the airport being used as a staging area. So it's been rescheduled for June the 20th. I think starts at 8:30 to 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So just want to ask everyone to try to, promote this for the kids, and the kids get to eat free out there. And this is for them to have an experience our first flight, and they have simulators out there and some static displays, I think, also. So just want to ask everyone to try to promote that and try to get the word out and for the kids, because some of them, this will be the first time ever even being in a plane,
Yeah.
That's all I have.
They take them in there, take them up?
Yeah, take them up.
Really?
Yeah. Call it Thrill of the First Flight.
There you go.
Okay. And when's it gonna be? June what?
June the 20th.
June the 20th, okay.
That's a good day.
All right, anybody else? Anything else? Okay, I hear a motion to adjourn.
So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned. Now we go right on into the public hearing and
It's after 4:30, you can.
it's 4:30, ain't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, we got a public hearing. Let's, move right on into it.
All right.
This is a public hearing for rezoning of 1816 Ketter Street, parcel number 055-DO1065 from R75 mobile home residential manufactured homes to MU mixed use. Okay, Dustin, will you come up and explain what's
What's the
they want
difference?
to do with this?
Wait, turn on the TV real quick, if you don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
Bless you.
Now Ketter Street's right there beside the National Guard Armory.
Well, this is more back towards the,
It's on the other side of the creek too, or the canal.
tech school on the other side, on the west side.
So it goes back toward the big pond over there?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
over
off
towards
DeWitt.
Augusta.
Okay, alright.
It runs across DeWitt too, don't it? It goes up there where you talking
But
about,
it splits,
goes straight on, yeah.
Yeah, it
It's a
splits,
section out there.
yeah.
Is it between DeWitt and Augusta?
I'm sorry, what was that?
DeWitt and Augusta?
No, this is, just to the east of it, about a
East.
block away from it.
Let's see where that's at.
About a block away from the National Guard Armory.
No, sir, it's nowhere near the National Guard.
So it's on, it's
This is
completely
over
on the other
towards
side.
Augusta.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
DeWitt,
I mean, right here is Augusta, let me turn on the,
yeah.
zoning light.
Kidder,
So a few weeks ago, we actually, or not weeks, about 2 or 3 months ago, we rezoned a piece that was on Augusta to MU. This is actually just a few just a couple blocks away from it. So, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up and I clicked on the wrong button. Got zoning still turned on. So, pull it this way, it won't let me zoom in any closer. Alright, so basically what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to rezone that, this back piece here, for the purpose of putting in a food truck, well, not food truck, but food prep and storage for a food truck. Currently, the zoning out there is R75MH, and that zoning type would not permit that use out there. So I'm trying to flip back to it. So initially, it was brought to the planning commission as a proposal to rezone to C2 highway commercial because that was
really the only other one that would work out there, or that was the primary one that's used for restaurant type situations. It was brought up at the meeting, to consider, well, what about MU? And upon closer look into it, MU would also allow some, restaurant type uses, basically for less than 200 people. So it was decided by the Planning Commission, that instead they would vote to approve it as MU instead of C2, highway commercial, so. This keeps it with the C1 type of zoning rules, except for it also allows,
MU.
well, it allows the restaurant type uses, so food truck, food prep, that kind of stuff.
Now, what if this leads into, instead of, if right now they're using a food truck. So if this leads into actual restaurant location, are we still gonna allow that?
Potentially, under that zoning, if they wanted
If
to
they
turn it into a
if
restaurant, potentially.
they could still use it for that too.
Yes.
So, Dustin, so help me out here, so it's gonna be a food prep for a food truck,
Food prep and storage,
food prep storage.
yes,
So they have like a
Freezer.
building erected there,
refrigerator, freezer, that kind of stuff.
so that's where they just, but they wouldn't prepare.
My understanding is, they wouldn't have any cooking there, but it would be just food prep, like cutting up vegetables and that kind of stuff.
In a commercial freezer.
Yes.
A commercial freezer? I
Well,
mean, you talking about 220 instead of 140.
Probably a deep freezer, just like a chest freezer, not a
Not a
not
walk-in
like a
freezer.
phone commercial walk-in freezer. Probably nothing that elaborate. It's probably
it's
just
gonna follow whatever the health department deems that they have to have for it, basically.
Well, if they tell them to put in one of them walk-ins, I mean, that's gonna be 240 the whole way.
yeah. They'll allow them to do it in the I'm sure in the regular deep freezers like you put your vegetables up in.
How many food trucks do they have?
I'm not aware, I believe that the applicants are here though.
I'd like to know how many food, I'm like him, I'd like to know how many food trucks they got. I'd like to know how much food that they're planning on storing, so we'll know if it's, how many chest freezers they're gonna have, because if they're gonna have 6 chest freezers, you might as well have 240 on it anyway. But if they're gonna have a walk-in freezer, that's definitely gonna be 240. There's no doubt in my mind. I've dealt with it too much.
Talking about amperages or?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not a construction person, so.
yeah, I mean, that's straight to, on a walk-in freezer, that's straight 240 all day long. It's not
240 volts.
120.
Yeah.
It's 240 volts all day long.
He's not gonna do that there though, is he? Is he just
This,
preparate?
my understanding is it's basically like a one of these roll-off sheds, and they're wanting to convert it into a storage,
Yes.
thing for it.
Just
Okay.
storage.
Okay.
Do we have any other facilities such as this now, where they got food prep?
Not currently.
The one out at Pebble Hill, Granny's or whatever it is, they don't do that out there.
They haven't
They use-
gotten started on that yet.
They have never.
Well,
They're
There
working on
was
some
one
other
out there at
issues.
Pebble Hill.
the number of food trucks that's in town, we probably do have people that do this. It's
Yeah.
just not.
Yeah.
They
It's
have
just
to come
not
up here and
permitted.
ask for permission.
Yeah, it's just people trying to go about it the proper way.
They're just doing it the right way.
Cause I know
That's
Far
what
back
they're
we
doing.
did something out there around Jamestown or something.
Pebble Hill Road, they haven't got started yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
And one of the other things about the MU is, even if they don't use it for a commercial use, it can still retain those residential uses for that property.
Okay.
So it's mixed use.
Right.
Mr. Chairman, I think just kind of let Dustin go through the staff report, finish the
Yeah.
staff report, and then a
Okay.
lot of your questions might can be asked, be answered by the applicant.
Go ahead and with the support of it.
Okay. So, like I was saying, initially this was brought forth as a request to rezone to C2, or at least that's what's in the staff report that was given to the planning commission. And again, like I said, the planning commission decided to instead go with MU, mixed use, instead of C2 highway commercial. That's what they approved it as. It was approved unanimously on that option. So as far as the staff report items in it, to the north of it, let me switch back to the other map, so I can show the zoning in that area again for you. So it's basically this spot right here. I don't know if you can see the mouse moving on it or not.
Yeah.
So it's roughly right there. You've got South Augusta running right here. So you got to the west of that area over there, you got C2 Highway Commercial, C2 SDD, which is Special Development District. You've got R75, MH, and R75, and of course that little MU over there as well. To the east of it, you've got R75 MH over here, and then you've got the city over here. Could say a little bit further on the other side of the city, you got a little bit of agriculture back there. To the north of it, R75 MH. South of it, same situation, R75 MH, R75 over here. As far as the major street plan, shows both DeWitt and Ketterer as minor streets. Character area map has it listed as urban fringe, that allows residential commercial uses. The property was originally zoned as R90 back in 1977, got rezoned to R75 MH back in 1985. As far as, like I said, any regulations that would cause this need, R75 MH doesn't permit food storage and food prep for a food truck. Fire protection and police protection, as well as EMSB for out there at the industrial park, that's where they come from. Physical characteristics, generally flat, a little bit of a downward slope towards the east. As far as potential development, the property is currently zoned R75 MH, and it could be used for other residential uses. I've also got attached a copy of our adopted rezoning standards. And there should be a copy of the maps in there as well for it.
Yeah.
Do you have any other, Dustin, you got any other MUs in that tan area?
The only MU in that area is gonna be over here on South Augusta, and there's some more that are up towards Albany Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be basically right in the middle of a neighborhood?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
So the planning commission, they were in support of the MU
Yes,
zoning
sir.
versus the commercial.
Yeah, the main concerns that were being expressed by the planning commission were if they went with C2, that could potentially open it up to basically anything that's in C2 zoning type.
Now, what about
and it could also be seen as spot zoning.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm afraid this right here is gonna be looked at as spot zoning, because there's no other MU here. You know, the closest one is in that light pink.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what, the Mexican trailer? There?
No, sir. That was rezoned recently. Initially, that was a commercial property, and they rezoned it to MU so that it could be converted into a residence for some family members.
Okay.
But they wanted to leave the option open to put it back into commercial use.
If need be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So your MU district is a mixed use, it's mixed residential, commercial use, and it was designed to be kind of residential friendly with the commercial uses. Something that would, kind of support the residential area as well. And it has restrictions, so it's more like uses that are allowed in the C1 neighborhood commercial.
Right.
And I think like one of the restrictions are you can't have, commercial building over 10,000 square feet. Which you wouldn't be able to get that on that piece of property anyway, because see, they still have to meet setbacks.
Right.
So anyway, just kind of the heads up. And your rezoning standards, if you read those were written for the C2 district, so they would change a little bit as MU because it could allow residential uses as well.
Dustin, the structure right there to my left, is that a house, that a business, what is that?
That's the applicant's house.
So that is the applicant's house right there,
That's where he lives.
okay, and the one to the right, that structure right there, to the right,
Mobile
You
home.
talking about that?
yeah,
Mobile home.
I mean, that's someone that just stays there,
For this property over here,
yeah, right there,
that's just a separate property,
okay.
yeah.
It appears, Dustin, you might can help. It looks like those property lines are skewed.
Yeah, maybe.
They're shifted to your east. That red line that's there now,
It looks like it's
most
on the,
likely will go down the fence line. It's not gonna be right at the edge of that manufactured
I
home.
was about to say, 'cause
That
that
makes sense.
I'm trying to figure out all that, I see,
So your, the red line here
it should be to
will
your
actually be behind
left,
this fence
Right.
line there.
well, I don't know, cause it's got the right setback on both sides of the highway.
Yeah, but you can see how it's skewed. It's skewed. One of the property lines is off somewhere.
Yeah, that's not one of the areas that I've done cleanups for the tax office.
so have you heard anything from any of the residents, just like that house right there,
I
about
haven't
that?
heard any complaints or comments so far. We did put up a sign, near, probably about this location right here. There's like a small driveway entrance that comes in back here. We received no comments from the neighbors.
So
What
yeah,
about on the other side?
Do we have any opposed it?
that's what I'm saying,
I haven't received any comments.
I'm
Haven't
gonna ask
seen
for
any.
that so that I get the support.
Now, what about the prepping, the byproducts, the waste? Is that gonna go in the normal trash at the house, like my trash
probably
can
got a
is at the
dumpster.
house, or?
Presumably, whatever method the health department requires.
Yeah. He probably pays for a dumpster there, man.
So why don't we have the applicants come up and they'll kind of
Do we,
answer
Okay.
those questions, I believe.
is the applicant here?
Yeah, they're here.
Would you come up?
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
How are y'all? Excuse me.
somebody.
What, yeah, y'all would just explain to us what, no, y'all wanna do. I think that's what they want mostly to know.
Pues queremos como poner la casita para que esté como en orden, para que esté como lo donde vamos a meter los refrigeradores, el zinc donde va uno como a lavar los trastes,
The sink where, you know, they gotta do all the prep and all of that.
ajá, como no vamos a cocinar, sino queremos como que vaya todo lo de la cocina en orden, pero en
They're not cooking there, they just want to have a place to store everything that they're gonna use.
And prepare,
Prepare.
and prepare it. Now, what about the, like, waste, when they're trimming stuff off and doing that kind of stuff?
Quiere saber el desperdicio, cómo es que ustedes van a deshacerse del desperdicio.
pues nosotros por eso venimos ahí abajo para preguntar todo, para llevar todo en orden, pero no lo que nos pidieron fue eso.
That's why they came up here to apply for the business license and see what is required for them to have out there to have everything in order.
Is that all listed, Dusty, on the thing? Does it give them a list of what to go by when they do that kind of?
The health department will.
The health
The
department
health
will?
department will advise them on what they have to follow.
Okay,
Cause you know, they'll have to have stainless steel sinks, cutting
Right.
boards and all that stuff. So the health department will provide.
so y'all gonna put a building out there,
Yeah,
It's a storage building.
storage building? All right, and the plumbing from the sink, where's that gonna be ran?
Lo de la plomería.
Sí, todo eso lo vamos a hacer como con alguien que sea profesional, como
They're planning to hire a licensed plumber to do all the work. They will require to, whatever is they need to do, they will do.
Okay,
sí, solo queremos el permiso del terreno para hacer todo en regla, lo de adentro de la casita, lo que
That's
nos
why they
pidan.
came and they're trying to get everything in order to have everything according to codes. And everything that they asked, they were willing to do.
okay, all right.
So if
Thank you.
there's not gonna be any cooking, did there?
No,
No
cooking's
no
gonna take place on the trucks.
They're gonna do the cooking and everything
Okay.
The health department requires them a place to where they, to store all their, everything they use in the food truck.
Okay.
Okay.
Food truck,
I
where
think
they
they-
do cooking.
Is it?
The best thing is being proactive and coming and finding out what you need to do, because a lot of times what happens is people, they go there and they do something, then find out they can't do it. Now you got to try to get it all worked out, so.
Yeah, that's exactly why
Yeah.
they're trying to get everything in order.
And I appreciate them coming up here
Yeah.
and doing that, because just like Commissioner Burr said, yeah, thank y'all.
Dile que por eso nosotros nos aplicamos porque no queremos como fallar en ninguno.
They want to do everything, the way they're supposed to do.
Above board, right.
Right.
And we thank y'all for that. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Does anybody oppose this thing? Is anybody here that oppose them doing this?
Any of the audience oppose it?
Nobody oppose it? Okay,
Move it over.
I guess we carry it over then. All right.
So,
Got another one, or is that the only?
Maria,
Huh?
they're gonna carry it over to the regular agenda, so at 5, they will, or a few minutes
Vote on
after 5, they'll start. And then, it'll come up for a vote then. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring it back at 5 and vote on it.
All right.
Oh, we have anything else for the meeting? I hear a motion to adjourn,
I make a motion that we adjourn till 5:05.
I second.
okay, got a motion to
We'll
adjourn.
hole punch these and bring them.
Got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Now, how long we gonna take you to get them ready?
I just gotta hole punch this and bring it back, so I've already got the regular meeting agenda.
You done got it all wrote up? Got everything ready? We can do it in 10 minutes?
Yeah, he can do it in 10 minutes.
Let's come back at 5:10.
Um,
Our Monday, June 26th, regular meeting for the agenda. Let's do a roll call. Mr. Burst?
Present.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas? Here. Mr. Cox?
Here.
Chair's here. Okay. We done do the pledge of allegiance now, so I'm gonna go on to approve the agenda.
Chairman, I offer motion that we approve the agenda as printed.
And I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Not. Let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Chair votes aye. Okay. Approve the minutes.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes as shown.
Okay, call them out. Go ahead. May 11th.
May 11th, work session, public hearing, and regular meeting.
I second that motion.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burst?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. We don't have a guest speaker, so. Appointments. Ware County Planning Commission appointment 3 and 6. We want to just, both of those,
Mr. Chairman, be Christy King to point, to post 3, and then, Bill Bryson to post 6.
okay?
Mr. Chairman, I make the motion that we approve this
Appoint.
With those appointments.
with those appointments that James,
Okay.
Mr. Bryson and Ms. Foreman.
Okay. Got a motion, a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? Okay, let's vote on it. Mr. Burst?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. Appointment to the Land Bank Authority.
Chairman, I'll say we offer motion, we just table that, because right now we don't have anyone. I guess that would be the right thing.
We didn't ever come up with nobody,
We
did you?
didn't come up with no name. I'd like to table it to maybe the next meeting and we'll come up with somebody.
Okay, Mr. Burst.
Manager
made a
didn't come up
motion.
with nobody?
Huh?
Manager didn't come up with nobody? Mm-mm. I'll say, you
You
said.
got a
Yeah, I
second
just
on
wanted
him?
motion
Okay.
that we just table it.
All right, we just table that one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, agenda items. Authorize the chairman to sign quitclaim deed.
Okay, do we need to
That
vote
need-
on that?
Yeah, technically, let's take a vote on the
Vote
table.
on that, we need to vote on that, tabling it.
Yeah.
B.
I need to, that's what I'm saying. Authorize, that's what it's for, ain't it?
Well, we need to vote on the table
Yeah.
of the, Land Bank Authority.
Yeah, we know.
We had a motion and a second.
Oh, okay,
Yes, sir.
we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Let's, on the Land Bank Authority.
Yes, sir.
I thought we tabled it, so we need to vote on it, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Burst,
Aye.
Mr. Tindall, Mr. Lucas,
Aye.
Mr. Cox,
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, yeah, y'all straighten me out every once in a while. Now, they authorize the chairman to sign quitclaim deed that deeds property from Ware County to Westboro Baptist Church, Roscoe Mixon Road.
Mr. Chairman, I offer a motion that we, authorize you to, sign the quitclaim deed for the, property from Ware County to Westboro Baptist Church
Second.
in Roscoe Mixon Road, right away.
Right.
I'll second his motion.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion? I'm gonna ask you, does this finish that up now?
Finish it up.
Yeah.
This clears that up?
Through it in.
So we'll be deeded that road over, back over
As soon
to
as we
them,
record it, we.
and they deeded theirs
To,
part back to us.
Right.
It clears it up.
Last
Okay.
step in the process.
I wanted to make sure this got done. Okay. Let's vote on it. Mr. Burst?
aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye.
I got one question for you. Have we ever done this before?
Yeah.
We have.
flip-flop like that, you know, on the same piece of property?
Well, it's just a process that
Well-
you go through.
You know what I mean? It's like we went from one side that was theirs that come to us, and then the other side was ours and it went to them.
We did the same
He
thing
moved
on
the
that road
road
out.
over,
in-
yeah,
and-
Yeah,
Needham Road, wasn't it?
No, it was a road out in Bickley, I think.
we
was
did
in the
one
area.
for Mr.
We did the same
Maybe his
thing.
name was-
Simpson.
Simpson,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
Mr. Simpson out on, they moved his road over.
You know, off
Away
of
from his
Old Nichols
house.
Away
Highway.
from his house?
He gave him land over here and took that back, cause the road went right by the front of his house.
Okay.
And we just did something here recently where we, other word, something about the road, we just got one part to make the road line up or something like that.
We did that on a paving project. We did the
Right,
same
right.
thing. We swapped.
Same thing, just swap.
Yeah,
Equal lands
we
from
swapped
one
some
side to
land.
the other.
It happens. Okay. Next. Did we vote on it? We voted, yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
we-
you just
yeah,
brought
we
that up
voted.
after we voted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we voted.
All right, let's go on. B, approve the fiscal year 2025 SAP contract with NPR South LLC for road restriping.
Yes, sir.
I make a motion that we approve fiscal year 2025 SAP contract with NPR South LLC for our road striping or restriping.
I second.
Okay, you got a motion and a second. Got any discussion? Let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, approve the 2026 LMIG contract. That's paving
Resurfacing East Waring, a
East
portion of East
Waring.
Waring, Terra Road, and
8 Mile Post.
1.71 miles on 8 Mile Post Road
Yeah,
back
so-
towards.
In Terra Road, right?
Yeah, he called that first, yeah, Terra Road.
Mr. Chairman,
make-
I motion that we approve the 2026 LMIG contract.
I'll second that.
With Scruggs, you gonna call it out, how much is the amount?
Oh, do we have an amount on that?
You remember that amount?
I don't remember the amount.
400 and
400 and something thousand, 460,000, I wanna say.
it was $459,455.54.
Was
Say
it
that again, James?
with East Coast or?
$459,455.54 with East Coast Asphalt. Yes, sir.
East Coast asphalt. Make that motion again
Yeah.
now, use that.
Yeah, I wanna include that, to my motion, in the amount of $459,455.64,
54 cents.
54 cents to East Coast Asphalt.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Burris. We got a motion and a second.
I second.
Got any discussion on it? I'd like to know, how long does that contract last?
Um,
The
Year,
date on
ain't
it?
it?
I'll have to go back and,
Unless you stipulate it, don't end at 12 months, 365 days.
it's not that long.
Usually about 180 days, isn't it?
That rings the bell. 180 consecutive days.
180, okay.
After the notice to proceed.
After the notice to proceed, okay. All right. Let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. All right. Approve the Meals on Wheels contract for Senior Citizens Center.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve Meals on Wheels contract for the Senior Citizen Center.
Okay,
Continue that.
I second.
and got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? Let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Replace window tint for the Waycross Ware County Airport.
I make a motion that we replace all the window tint.
How much? You got the
I don't know what the price is.
$7,284.
$7,284 at the Waycross Ware County
To who?
International Airport. And it will be rode to,
Crystal Tent Shop.
that's it, Crystal Tent Shop.
Okay.
And that is for the Waycross International.
Airport.
Airport.
All right. Got a motion and a second.
on that.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to say that, this won't have to come from any of our general fund monies in it, or SPOS, but the airport has monies in there that they generate, you know.
Right.
And so, I think that's a good thing for them, you know.
Paying their own way.
That's right, paying their own way.
All right. We didn't voted on that.
No, we didn't.
No, we ain't voted yet. Okay, Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Scott?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. Now, this is, Ware County EMA purchase a gooseneck trailer.
What's the price of that
Now,
trailer?
that thing was, 20.
Yeah, 20,000,
Let's get that ready before we go.
Good gracious. Where's Brian at?
That's a tandem axle 20,
Man.
40-foot trailer. It's pretty bad, pretty big trailer.
Mr. Chairman, I offer motion that we, approve the purchase of the gooseneck trailer, thanks from Harvey Equipment Company, in the amount of $20,400.
Okay.
I'll
Got a
second.
motion.
Second that.
Got a second. Okay. Have any discussion?
Again, Mr. Chairman, just for public edification, this, money won't have to come from the general fund, but this is money that was received from Hurricane, I can't remember what the name of it was, Michael. Where we, use our, I think, light towers or something like that. They
Radio
won't-
tower,
Huh?
radio tower.
Radio
Radio
tower.
towers.
For a couple of years, and so this is what money that was generated back to the county or to the EMA, and so we're using these funds to purchase this
I think
trailer.
it was approximately $50,700 was,
$50,750 for the, use of the, light tower, you said?
the radio tower.
Radio tower,
Radio
okay.
tower. Okay,
All right, so that's a good thing.
I got a motion and a second.
Go ahead, Jim.
Any more discussion?
I said, I think that's a piece of, equipment that we paid $100 for, I think, when
When you bought
we
it.
bought it. So
Yeah.
it's pretty well paid for itself.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
time.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Okay, let's vote on it. Mr. Burson?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, bulk item collection.
I make a motion that we approve the bulk item collection where we spoke of out basically behind our workshop.
Public Works.
Give us the date now that you want to start and third.
What is that? It's the
Third Saturday in July.
Third Saturday in July.
It starts on the third Saturday in July.
And then come August, it'll be on the first and third Saturday.
Well,
Well, we're gonna kind of.
we're gonna just do it
Kinda
one
see how
day
it goes.
and see how it works.
See how it
July.
works for July.
Right.
And then we'll know what to
And
do in August.
But it's gonna pick up and get heavier as you go. I mean, your first day open's not gonna be a,
So
Now,
third Saturday in July, the hours will be from
what, 10 to 2?
9 to 2.
9
9
to
to
2.
2.
9 to 2.
9 to 2.
I'm gonna put it like this, we're gonna do it as a trial
Right,
for once a month, for a few months, we'll
Right.
say 3 to 6 months. And then if it changes, where we increase it, then we'll come back and
Right.
add another day,
right.
okay?
And we'll do it from 9 to 2.
From 9 till 2, be open one day a month, and it start on the third Saturday. Now, will it go back to the first Saturday after July?
No, sir.
Because it'll be every third Saturday?
We can do the third Saturday and we can rotate it, third and first, it doesn't matter.
Every third Saturday,
Yeah.
okay?
Keep it every third until we go to 2 days.
See how it
And
works
Okay.
out. See how much
Once
money
we
we
got
got
it.
left.
All right, clerk, you got all that down?
Cause I'm gonna
Jane.
charge a bunch.
Every third Saturday, 9 to 2.
Before we vote on it, okay,
July and August, we'll just come back, or we're doing 3 months, 6 months,
We're gonna do 3 months.
August.
I'll report back to you after 3 months and see where we're at.
yeah.
Okay.
And
And
let
the
us see how it
citizens
works.
let you know what's going on.
Okay,
And it'll be 9 to 2. That'd be the hours. 9 to 2. Or 10 to what? Say
So,
9 to 2?
9 to 2,
9 to 2.
yeah.
Okay.
9 to 2, okay. All right, let's, now you made the motion. I got a second?
I'll second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Now, is there any more discussion on it? Not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. But call Mr. Tindall, he, okay. All right, H, rezoning of 1816 Ketter Street partial from, mobile home to manufactured homes to mixed use.
Mr. Chairman.
I can read all them numbers off you. Partial, I need to read that.
You're good what you
It's
read.
good, yep.
Whoever makes the motion needs to read it off.
Okay,
Okay,
do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I offer motion that we, approve the rezoning for 1816 Kettle Street, parcel number 055D 01065 from R75 MH residential manufactured homes to MU mixed use, Ware County.
County. Okay,
And I'll second that.
okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall? Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. That's all of it. Manager comments.
Just, thank you, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, just a quick update. Wally Road, Elmer Thrift, Slash Pine, Banks Lane, Banks Road. I spoke with Miss Jessica Deal this morning. Those plans are complete, except for they are now putting the utilities relocation on the plans. So they're complete, to an extent. What I need from the commission is do you want to proceed with having the right of way appraised, and how much do you want to do? Do you want to do Wadley Road, Elmer Thrift Road, Slash Pine, Banks? Do you want to do the whole thing, or do you want to reduce it down? Or do you want me to come back with a new cost estimate, and then we'll go from there?
I would say do the whole thing, Jimbo, because, I mean, if you go out there in that area, you know, I know like Wade lives out there and Bobby Jack lives out there and a couple other people live out there, and they go down them roads daily. And it doesn't matter if it's stormed, it don't matter if it's sunshiny, they go down them daily. And those roads stay messed up a lot. And if we can get those roads paved to include that last section of Wadley, I mean, of course, we're not gonna do Wadley all the way out to 122.
No, we're just at the 90.
Right, just to the 90. I mean, that would be very beneficial, and then you're doing Banks Road and Banks Lane up on this area.
Now, I do recommend that you make the 90 at least with the asphalt, and so that you're not coming on it at a turn.
Yeah.
You come on it straight, but
How far you wanna run it when you,
not far, just to make sure that you're not, because when you turn, you come on the asphalt as a turn, you're gonna break it to pieces.
about 250 feet maybe?
No, not that far. Just 50 feet or something like that. And then, but I just need direction, because I don't want to go and we start praising right away, and we start purchasing right away, and then we come back and find out we're not going to do it. It's not going to look good. So if we purchase right away, I mean, we need to do the project. If we're not, then we need to draw a line in the sand and only purchase right away what we're gonna
I say,
do.
my vote is on everybody on here is let's go ahead and do it the way we've talked about it so far on here.
So, yeah, you've got 3 right of ways. You've got 80 foot on Wadley, 60 on Elmer Thrift, I believe, and 60 on Slash Pine, and then I believe you got Banks. You're gonna go down to 50 because of the ponds and stuff.
Banks
right
Road,
there.
Banks Lane, yeah. So, yeah, you do have ponds there.
Do we have an estimate on those roads?
It was, I believe there were over 3 million, but I have to go back and look and see. I haven't got an updated estimate.
So do we need to determine which road we gonna do? I mean,
Well, there's been some discussion about reducing it, so I just wanna make sure
Well,
that,
that's what I'm saying, I mean, right now, I don't know, like, might be trying to get the cart ahead of the horse, you know, and so,
and that's why I don't wanna get the cart ahead of the horse and start appraising right away that we're not gonna
right.
do so.
But that's 3 million, general roundabout 3 million for all of it.
Correct, if I remember
I
correctly.
don't know if we got that,
Um,
we can do that.
I think
let
we
me,
got-
let me bring back a cost estimate and then,
That's what
for
I would like to
everything,
see
and then we'll
myself
make
now,
a
you know.
decide, we'll make a decision.
I'm like Tim, if we could do it all at once, but I still would like to know because
Mhm.
right now we, dealing with a lot of stuff, I'm gonna put it that way.
Right.
And we
And
definitely
we've already
don't,
purchased one house on Wadley, so.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one from, what, Denise Lee?
Yeah,
That one?
yes, sir.
Oh,
we
we're gonna have to
definitely
do
don't need
Wadley.
to go.
So we've already
In the
purchased
hole.
that house?
Yes,
Yeah, cause somebody was asking me the other day when I was up there at the store, you know, about it.
yes, we purchased it and,
That was
and that
called-
road will go through the middle. It'll realign that intersection,
Mhm.
so that hopefully be a little safer intersection, don't come at angles.
So you're talking about the house, that house, one that can be moved, you just gonna raise it or what?
Well, I mean, if you wanted, we could still let somebody we could auction it for somebody to move it, put it out there for it to be moved, or crush it. I mean, we haven't done anything with it yet, so.
Okay, I think that's, cause someone may want them, you know.
buy it and move it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And we own the land now, don't we?
we do, we own everything now.
So they'd have to pay us for the house, but
Well, we have to, seal bid it,
yeah.
Okay.
so. And then North McDonald Road, the appraisers are out there, I believe, are sending letters. They're going to start with the blueberry field and work towards the residential. So they're working. We do have I have been contacted by a few of the residential properties, and they're willing to go ahead and close. So, I will try to get those names out and then maybe try to find a time that they can meet here and do the proper paperwork to close those parcels out. And that's where we're at on those. Albany Avenue grade separation. I called the engineer to get an update from him today. I have not heard back from him. He may have called me while we're in the meeting. My phone did ring. But the last correspondence I had with him was CSX sat with their engineers and reviewed the plans. They did have some drainage concerns, but I haven't gotten back all the specifics. And also, we are completing they should be getting close to completing the level 2 environmentals on the few sites that they found. That was triggered a level 2, and just for the general viewing purposes, just because we say true sites that triggered, a few sites that triggered, that doesn't mean they found any contaminants. That can mean that it had a historic building on it. It can mean that it had a gas station on it, and so that doesn't mean that they found contaminated soil. It just means that they found like an old gas station used to be there, or it could be a historic building, just any environmental concerns, but not necessarily they didn't go out and find something bad, so to speak.
What did the railroad say about the drainage part?
I haven't got the comments back. I just that's one of the things that I saw in the email was that the railroad real estate had some concerns on the drainage. So, but I haven't received anything back from the engineer to explain that. But hopefully I'll get that tomorrow. I'll send an email out to everybody and try to figure out what that is. Thig Pen and Gibbs Lane. I didn't have much comment on those, but those they're basically in the same spot that the other ones are. We have the deeds and plats, and it's just simply getting an appraiser to go out there and appraise them, and then we go through the process. So that's where we're at on those. And I think, Mr. Chairman, Commissioner, I think I covered most of the projects we have in the hopper. right now.
Question, James, on State Street, I know it had to be moved back a little bit, but where are they right now?
So from what I've been told is they should have shovels in the ground in September. So, and I don't know exactly what the setback was, other than from what it was explained to me, the submittals for that size structure, there's 6 months worth of paperwork for the submittals, and the chairman can speak a little bit more on that, but that's what I was told. It's the paperwork for all the submittals. But I did see that they have staked off the right of way again, and they've marking some items out there. So, but from what I understand, what I've been told is the middle of September you should see shovels in the ground. So another thing that that DOT is doing now is they are having a study done of the crossings and the effects on traffic from stopped trains. The chairman and I sat in a meeting. It was the chairman and who sat with us, Mr. Chairman?
John.
John Tender.
And Gary.
And Gary, we did a Zooms meeting with DOT and the engineering firm, and they're studying the rail crossings and how they affect the stop trains are affecting our traffic. And I don't want to misspeak, but I think that we had 4 in the tier 1. Is that correct? Which was the worst out of 10. We had 4, and that was in a tier 1. Tier 1, which is the worst impact, so to speak. So
in Ware County.
They are moving along with that, and I think they were going to apply for some of these railroad grants to help speak. Also,
you got some sides of town that if those trains sit just right, it'll block off a whole side of town.
And also they brought up the study that we did with the perimeter road.
Yeah,
And they like that idea of the perimeter road. So
and I sent that to them as well.
DOT's probably gonna come back with that.
Yeah, that perimeter road would be a good thing, especially with these trains.
Yeah, so we met with DOT and their engineers. We met with the district engineer on a Zoom meeting. Also, there was one other thing I spoke with the gentleman this past week, and he's going to get me in contact with the correct person at CSX and see how we apply for CSX funding for this grade separation. They'll pay a percentage towards the grade separation, and it might be I'm just going to give an example. It might be 5% of just the part going over the railroad track or what have you. But anyway, they'll help out in some way. So hopefully I'll get that information and we'll start proceeding with that as well.
It said there was a lot of money in that fund for those tier 1 situations in the state of Georgia.
Right.
So we eligible to get some of it.
There's a federal grant program out there. It's hopefully we can.
A bunch of money in it.
I think it's too late to apply for it this year because it had I think the expiration date was June, like right now.
No.
And so it wasn't enough time for us to apply for it, but I sure was going to try to keep it on the radar for next year.
Yeah.
And see if something we can apply for some things. And it might be that we can get some more funds grant wise on Albany Avenue, or Mike can get a grant to design another overpass or grade separation. So there's different aspects of those grants.
Because as quiet as it's kept, it benefits the railroad too, just like these overpasses, it benefits them.
It does.
Right.
It's not just for the motoring public, but it benefits them because, first they don't have to worry about a crossing they deal with, and then they don't have to worry about, getting a lot of flack.
It's a liability.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And liability pays a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now, another thing, that 122 crossing, have you heard any more on that?
I've not heard,
With that R cut.
Yeah, that, where they go?
R
R
cut.
cut.
Yeah.
I'll reach out with them, to them as well, cause I haven't heard any more on those.
I hadn't either, I don't know.
So, and I noticed they had another wreck out there the other day.
Right there, that 122.
Turn right
Yeah,
on,
but it was
turn
actually a
left,
car
go
turning
straight
left,
across.
and, tried to beat the first car made it, the second car didn't. But I think everybody was okay.
I seen them surveying out there one day,
Mhm.
DOT.
That's just gonna, I think it's a good concept, but I think bearing on the same page. When
Yeah.
Them log trucks and stuff like that, when you get that turn in the knife, you might have settled a problem here, but now you created it.
Well,
Moving at a quarter
I
mile
think,
down the road.
I think
I wish
that
they'd
if
just
they
build
do
a
that,
road
they're
pad
gonna have to
there.
do that down at, what's that, Musket Trail? The Musket Trail comes out, they'll probably have to do R cuts there too if they're gonna be successful. Because once they learn, they're just gonna turn there and go out.
That's right.
And then the problem with that one is you're coming out on incline.
Yeah.
So it's not as easy to get started as the other ones.
Well, that Smith Road, the way it comes in there is what causes a lot of problems there.
That being so short of a
By the
distance
time you
there.
turn off, then if face traffic sat there, you got to leave yours hanging out on the highway till you can get turned to the left.
Right.
You know, it's kind of a bad intersection. Really.
Yeah, Smith Road is too close to the intersection.
Yeah,
They should have went behind those.
yeah, it should have went back behind it.
Yeah, it went right
That's
through.
probably
the
what they're gonna do.
Went right through the middle of that neighborhood. Smith Road did.
Okay, any
And that's all I
more,
have, Mr. Chairman.
any more commission comment?
Spencer saying something.
Oh, yes, y'all been notified that we'll have a budget hearing the 18th. And then we'll have a public we'll have a public hearing on the 18th. And we'll have a called meeting 1 week later on the 25th to adopt it, hopefully.
But we'll be here for the public to answer questions and those kind of things on the 18th.
Yeah, so it will present.
We got to
the
be back on the 18th.
Final, and then, yeah, so then you have, for public comments, or if you have, some more changes, and then we'll adopt it on the, 25th.
Okay.
Okay.
Overtime, yeah. Make some overtime.
Have any more?
No, sir.
Any more commission?
I got a question, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
The caution light at Manor, have you heard anything about the, study they was gonna do or anything on it? I think they had a couple more wrecks out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not. I was gonna get with, I'll probably just go straight to Jessup and try to get with those guys and see if we can add a second caution light to the bottom of that sign, kinda like they have out on, and what's it, Axon? There's a caution light on US 82 after you go out into Axon County, the little community there. They have that caution light that's on the top and the bottom.
Right.
The only problem that one is that's not a divided highway in Manor. So you're not gonna get the same effect as you will as the one out there, because you got the median that they have one set of lights in, and then and they got two lights on each side of the road coming both ways. And then you may still have the light on top too out there. I don't remember.
Is that 45 mile an hour, or is it
I think it's 45 right through there, I think.
I think so.
right through Manor, it's supposed to be 45?
I think it is.
That means about 85 when you go through there.
Yeah, most of them trucks, when they see 45, they mash the gas.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah,
Get
and
on
then
out there
also
quick.
there's a tree there that I need to get with DOT and see if they will take down. So there's a tree that's pretty close to the edge of right of way,
Yeah,
or that's on the right of way.
okay.
And the other thing is, the couple that was here at the meeting is actually in Timmy's
District.
district, but they said the grass is getting real high on the road out there that, what's that,
Pascal?
Pascal Road, yeah.
Pascal.
Pascal.
Say the grass.
Yeah, they didn't mow, that's the way he didn't mow the Griffin Road either. I guess we need to tell them to put them
Well,
on, because
So
since we
on the-
paved those roads, they hadn't mowed it.
Yeah, on the Griffin Road, we'll have to extend his contract or get the county to go out there and get it mowed, so.
Well, you'll have to add Pascal Road, cause it's
Right.
paved now, so he needs to mow it.
Well, I can just get, we can get Mike to
Oh,
send
yeah.
the road, the,
Yeah.
mow trim out there and mow it with that, and we can mow those. But I'm gonna go look first and make sure the grass has got a good stand of grass, and you don't wanna mow it and they don't have a good stand of grass.
It's
It should have.
ryegrass is what's out there. It looks ugly, cause the ryegrass is dying now. It's a good winter grass,
Right.
but see, it's dead.
The
It needs mowing off.
Bermuda should be coming through as well, right?
Huh?
Bermuda, is that what they put in there?
Yeah, it should come, but it won't come quick, but it'll be covered up pretty quick. But that old ryegrass is up high, seeded out.
And
and
I'll
it's
get
dead.
Mike to take the mow trim, get the guy with the mow trim to go out there.
Yeah, it
and,
needs mowing off.
Because he's gotta do, Cardinal Drive as well.
Okay,
They got to do those.
Alright,
okay.
Get it
Any
done.
more?
That's it.
Got anything else? I hear a motion to adjourn.
so moved.
Got a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting
Any
adjourned.
opposed?